So Club TV.
Club TV? I'm excited about Club TV.
So
Tell me more about Club TV.
So Club TFE is now out in the world. It's been announced.
Kind of out in the world.
Right.
It
The announcement's out in the world. Maybe it's. I think we're pretty specific about what it will be, but I could understand why there'd be follow-up questions, so to speak. Where
There's always follow-up.
It's not it's all in the police report situation where you can just kind of point people in that direction and they'll figure it out. So maybe we'll add a little more color. I think the big one is it's $120 for a lot of different stuff, but a big one is $52, so that's weekly course reviews. What exactly is a course review and Club TFE with a rating? I think there's a lot of probably mystery or questions around what those ratings will look like and what those reviews will look like. What do you have? What's your vision for that?
Yeah, I think the thing with the course review is really to give you all the information you need if you're going to play a course, or if you're somebody that likes to not read up on a course. It's something that you come back to after you played a course and think, oh, maybe I didn't see that, maybe I did see that. Maybe you're nodding your head and, oh, yeah, I noticed all those things. But really, what we want to do is arm people with information about the great courses around the world, and then also about
the not so great courses too.
Courses, right? Things that hold courses back. So really, and this is obviously our opinion, it's our editorial, but centered around, hey, here are some, cool things to watch if you're out there. Like, these are things you can notice. Our favorite hole or a noteworthy hole. It might not be necessarily our favorite hole, it's a hole we want to write about. We're going to write about a hole in every single one of them. And then we're going to give our overall take of the golf course. Things that are good about it, but also, things that aren't great about it. And then we're going to end with an egg rating. So we're going to have a rating system. We're going to have a blog post that goes into detail on that. But we're going to rate all the golf courses that are in this profile. And the profiles really long-term are a home for all of the content that we produce on these courses, whether it's already been done or it's going to be done in the future. So, if you're on a course that's an Alistair McKenzie course, there's that Alistair McKenzie profile in there. It's the other things that we've produced through the years in there. So really, what it is it's a home for all the content we've produced on these courses, but also a place where you can go get, quick nuggets about the golf course and really feel like you're ready to go play it, or ready if you're reflecting on it if you've already been there.
I've seen a couple, I've edited a couple. I think it's a good mix of writing. There'll be some of what I don't take the photos, so I'm not talking about myself, but like some of the best in class photography when it comes to sort of illuminating architectural features and what you're talking about in the writing. There'll be audio discussions for some, where you and Garrett might get on the horn and talk about a course a little more casually, something somebody might want to put on in their car or when they're flying to a place. And then, like you said, like an encyclopedia of past, maybe did a podcast with someone who's involved in that course and an article that's already been written. That article is going to stay free, by the way. It's sort of an organizer as well. So, and this rating, can you say what the rating is specifically?
Yeah, we'll have 1 eggs, 2 eggs, or 3 eggs. So 3 egg courses will be the highest regard. And then we're also going to have badges. So we'll have no egg. Some courses are no egg. Because you're no egg doesn't mean you suck.
This is internal pre-launch calls. Have been a lot of sort of back and forth on this rating system, and what some courses might be 0 eggs is a great source of debate.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing is a course can be 0 eggs,
right.
and we're going to have badges that call out like what's really special about this place, because I think that's like the misnomer is like, obviously golf is such an experience and it's not just all about the course.
Yeah.
These profiles are going to be about the course, but there is going to be space to call out other things about the golf course and the club in general. Is this a great place to hang out? Is this, a really well-conditioned golf course, like different things that people care about. So
good buffalo wings at the turn. No, I don't.
Great food. There's some places that have a great course and a great food. Great hang. All the things. So it's not. The rating system is. We feel really good about it. We're excited about it. And we'll have like kind of details as to what a 1 egg, a 2 egg, and a 3 egg course is, and a no egg course is. But you know, we're also going to have these badges that call out other things that these places do really well.
Affordable, great routing, things like that. One thing we do want to effort, and just to assuage any fears, is like we're going to make this a diverse set of reviews. We're not going to just do first year 52 private courses where you got to be well-heeled white shoe type. We're regionally diverse, public, private, mix of architects, mix of not just all positive, not just these are the 3 eggs. So you know, we're going to effort to deliver like a 52 course review set that gives you a flavor of different regions and different ratings. So
definitely, yeah, it's exciting. You know, one of the things that I'm most I guess eager about is writing about golf courses more and more. It's the thing I really enjoy doing the most. And given, you know, just the golf world and all the things that we cover, is the thing that I seem to look back every year on and think I do the least of. So
right, and that's the whole goal of your support in this membership, focusing us on what we do best, and I think what is most enjoyed by the audience and valuable for the audience. Beyond the course reviews, we have the Club TFE blog, right? That's going to be, I think I called it the playpen in one of the write-ups and trying to describe what it could be.
You gotta be careful with some branding infringing there.
Why?
Getting close to Playboy, you know, you got the US Open.
That's just a logical leap I'm not ready to make. No one's making that leap. I'm not worried about the lawyers having to defend some sort of lawsuit on that one. But yeah, it will be like an hourly, daily, I don't know, it just depends. Depends on what moves us, depends on what moves the membership, right, the community. I think, you know, Cameron Hurtis, who's on the other side of this camera now, he might go out while he's in the course of filming or visiting a course, find a stunner of a photograph, find a stunner of a hole, post that, and with some commentary. He's got as good as architectural mind as any of us here, and talk about it for 75 words. It might be Garrett Morrison, a brilliant English teacher, right? Went to, what do you have, Yale?
Yeah.
Right, yeah, I mean, English major. Writing for longer, writing for 700 words on something. It
could be you talking about the latest Tiger Woods monster activation.
Well, everyone,
for,
that's
you know,
not going to get anyone to sign up, but it's just going to be a fun place.
I think the thing I would like to stress about the blog is really that's going to be a place that has a lot of variety. You know, it is going to have stuff about the PGA Tour. It's going to have stuff, you know, just about the golf world in general. That is a place that we really, you know, want to be able to stretch our legs and talk about a lot of different types of things there. And most importantly, interact through the comment section and have like some focused discussion. And I think that will be a really fun and different place to be. You know, it's almost like a throwback to the original blogs.
We've gotten a lot of comments about the newsletter this year, where we've efforted to sort of beef that up with different sections and multiple voices, right? Byline voices. I think the blog can be an extension of that, right? That kind of writing, whether feels like a newsletter section just by you or me, and then all sorts of odds and ends, inanities on the internet that might be amusing us. I think it will be it'll be a good experience to sort of keep up, stay in the know on what we find interesting, but then also foster a little bit more community with the comment section.
I know everybody's been clamoring for a whole series on golf course drainage, so you know the hard thing is going to be keeping that away from the entire public. So
another part of this subscription is early event access, and we've been out here in California this week as we record this, sort of sketching out events for 2023. Even 2024. I was actually just pushing for Firestone. I'm kidding. But we're sketching out events. If you could turn the camera on the wall there, I bet you'd like to see what we have in store. But you know, again, a big point of Fried Egg events is going to architecturally interesting places, regionally diverse, going to every region we can, mix of public, mix of private that you might not otherwise have access to. So that will continue to be a significant part of what the Fried Egg is, both as Club TFE and not. But if you are in Club TFE, you do get early event access to register.
Yeah, and I think that, we have goals. Obviously, we want to be really specific with what we're doing from day one and what you can expect. We have goals of expanding out and doing more, and doing some smaller things with Club TFE, and that's something that we really hope to do in 2023. I don't want to promise it, obviously, but it's something that, from the event standpoint, we want to do some more smaller, more casual get-togethers as we kind of get ourselves comfortable with the added output of what we're promising from day one.
Yeah, events where maybe you don't want to, can't be the biggest thing or talked about the most kind of thing. So
Yeah.
it could be interesting. You get an annual gift.
We can ship those. We're going to ship those all across the world. It's going to be our foray into worldwide shipping for all the Canadians.
Are you overcommitting there? Everywhere.
I don't know.
Are you suggesting
well, I don't know I'm not involved with the logistics. I don't know if we can send
I mean, do we know that? But yes, we are going to incorporate international shipping. If you sign up, you get your gift. What else do we have? Early event access, the monthly video. We just did a pretty robust. I mean, we've been talking about what these monthly videos are going to look like for months now. We have a ton of ideas. Obviously, there's so much footage, so many thoughts, so much like things bouncing around in 3 or 4 of these architecturally inclined brains we have on staff that it's almost like we could do twice a month. I don't want to overpromise here, but it's going to range from a certain architecture element, an architectural trend, a specific whole video. But this will be a monthly content that I think will enrich, enlighten a member, and it will come, again, from varied places on varied topics. That's the goal, is to make it a wide range of things that will reward the diverse membership.
Yeah, for sure. It's there's so much. I think architecture is such an interesting topic, and it's so much easier to explain with the visuals. And over the last 5 years, 6 years, we've developed quite a library of footage, and we're really excited to put some of this stuff out there that nobody's ever seen before, and use it in ways to entertain with. You get to see some great courses and insights from whether it's somebody from our staff or an architect or the architect who built it about the golf course and showing you what it is. And I think it is really an extension of the course profiles, giving you the ability to really read and have an idea of what we're talking about and or writing about, or but then also show you through photography and the videos. The videos I think are going to be really cool, and we've got you're going to learn something, you're going to pick up something from them.
You mentioned that library of photography. Of course, another part of the membership is you get 10% off in the Pro Shop, Fried Egg Pro Shop. A big part of that Pro Shop is prints, with full of photographs that we've acquired after many site visits, and obviously also head covers, polos, hats.
Your favorite ball markers.
Ball markers. If you want to spend money on a ball marker, that's your choice. I wouldn't do it. I don't necessarily. I don't necessarily agree with everything in the Pro Shop, but I'm sort of getting older here. As I don't know, and I guess I don't know if people would say I'm cheap, but I guess I don't understand some of the commercial ways of the new world. But yeah, ball markers, if that's a thing you don't want to grab for free on the first tee and would like to spend money, you're available to do that at 10% discount if you join Club TFE.
Yeah, and then we're going to have the monthly Q&A. The way I would think about it is it's a podcast. You get an additional podcast. It's a Q&A format. But the wrinkle of it is that it is interactive. You can join on if you.
How interactive? I got a text from a friend of the program, Eamon Lynch, this morning about, is this an OnlyFans situation?
I think
it's
we'll
not interactive
we'll
in a
censor
certain.
him.
Yeah. It's
he
just Q&A, interactive in a way that you can. We'll call on you and you can ask a question.
We have a very rigorous application process, which is your address.
Okay. Yeah.
But for Eamon, I think we might have to institute some more barriers.
Yeah, but the Q&A will be cool. It'll be a quorum of TFE staff, and all the members are welcome to join. We're going to try to make it a time that's suitable for everyone. We'll post the recording of it, and just a range of topics. It might be pro golf that week or that month. It might be a member might have a bunch of, an architectural question or course recommendation, all sorts of stuff.
It could be a smattering of all of it.
Yeah, absolutely. It just bounce around. We'll get to hang out, and the goal is to eventually add some non-digital, non-virtual hangouts, right?
Yeah.
Where we are out traveling for the year, whether it's major championships or TFE events, whatever it is, like have some the virtual hangouts as well for just Club TFE members. So
yeah,
that's it. I mean, it's an exciting, we feel like, we put a lot of time into wanting to make something that's really valuable for the membership, and I feel like the mix of sort of discount and early event access, and then obviously all the content that will come out of this in terms of videos, course discussion, course reviews and profiles, and the blog will really, hopefully, be valuable. And so we really appreciate the support. It's just the start, right? We're going to continue to expand and grow it.
Yeah, exactly. It's just the start. We hope to see you in there on floor 1, as they would say. And
January 2nd.
Yeah, January 2nd, 2023. You can join now and look forward to seeing you in there. So thanks.